Hey everyone, back again, finally. So I'm going to be just talking about the final thoughts on Breath of the Wild Switch 2 edition. So, well, as you can guess, it's Breath of the Wild, but I've already said it a couple of times, but I'm going to show you on my phone once I get it up. So you get this. This is the phone app. Okay, so you have this voice memories, navigation, my play data, photo studio, daily bonus, whatever. Okay. Now, the best part is navigation. So as you can see, it's an interactive map, is what it is. If I press this, because my switch is currently on, it will show me there the surrounding area, where I am, the Korok seeds, the shrines that are around me, etc. This is bloody amazing. Now, if I zoom out, which I'm trying to do, where am I? Sorry. So it hasn't updated because I have to exit out of a dungeon, but all of those Korok seeds up there, which I'll try and do now, once I switch over. If I get out of the dungeon area, it should sync. There we go. Now I've got out of the dungeon. Now it'll be better because if you look at this now, that whole area, for instance, I've cleared it. I was going to have to zoom out, sorry. Every single one, gone. Korok seeds and everything. So, I mean, I'm not going to do 100% of Breath of the Wild because if you look at this, there, yeah, that's going to take a fairly long while. But what's great about it is I liked Zelda Breath of the Wild, obviously, on the original Switch, and I thought it was good, but I had my grievances. One of them being the Korok seeds, for instance, things like that. And it being a bit cryptic now and again, and I didn't like weapons breaking. And the weapons breaking I can get over, I got over that. But I'm playing it again on the Switch too, and I am having such a good time doing it. I love it because of this interactive map. It has made my life so much better playing that game. I know where I am. I can find the Korok seeds. I can find the shrines. I don't have to look on the internet, an interactive map on the internet, because I don't know where I am. This has given me live GPS data. It is so good. And not only that, it shows you side quests, as in the speech bubbles to find the side quests. I didn't know how much content was actually in this game until I got the app and found all these bubbles. And I'm like, what the? And I looked and I'm like, oh my god, there's so many side quests. Like, I'm finding how much content is actually embedded in this game. And I didn't even scratch the surface the first time. Or I might have played it 2 times, I don't know. But I didn't even scratch the surface the first time playing it. Because I know, like, you could go, oh, you have to go exploring, but the map is fucking huge. And I don't think anyone could dispute that. And I'm not going to be able to explore every inch. And there's some Korok seeds. Like, there was one which I went, finding a location, yeah, went to it. And I'm looking everywhere. I'm looking for any signs, any rocks, any arrows. So I saw an arrow that was in a post, and I'm like, must be something to do with firing an arrow in that post, and then the Korok thing will appear. Nothing. I looked for like 10 minutes. I couldn't find anything. So I had to go on Google, and I'm like, this area, where is it? And you had to jump over 3 fences with the horse. And I'm like, oh my, how was I meant to figure that out? Like, there was no way I was going to figure that out. So even with the interactive map, like, some of them are so cryptic. And that's my point. It's like, this interactive map at least has given me a very good chance of actually completing most of the game and finding all the content in it. And like I said, there's no way I'm going to get every 700 of the Korok seeds, but I've got like 200 so far, and I'm doing most of the shrines, etc. It makes the game so much better in my opinion. I love the app. I think the app's the best thing that, look, it drains your battery life on your phone. I kind of wish I had like a tablet maybe, but I'm not going to get a tablet just for this Zelda thing, this Zelda app. I mean, unless you got like a $10 tablet or something. I don't know if I can get something that cheap. But if I found like a cheap tablet, maybe go on eBay, maybe I find something for 10 or 20 bucks, I would want it just to set it in front of me as I'm playing. I love it. So then you go on to the graphics. Not much has really changed in the graphics, and like I showed you in my video, the draw distance, the pop in, all that's still there. It's a bit sharper, don't get me wrong, but it's cel shaded, so like looking at the Switch 1 and the Switch 2, it looks definitely the image is sharper and stuff, but because it's cel shaded, you don't really notice. It's just like Wind Waker. Wind Waker's aged very well because it was cel shaded, you know. So I think that the graphics wise, you're not going to notice, but that 60 FPS, you definitely notice. That is huge. What a difference that is. Sorry. So, would I recommend it? Yes, I actually would recommend buying it. Whether you get the upgrade or the actual red cartridge itself, I would highly, highly, highly recommend it. Especially if you haven't played Breath of the Wild recently, or you haven't played it since the Switch 1 came out. I couldn't recommend it enough. That Zelda, that app is phenomenal. But this is my only other issue. They should have released that on the Switch 1. Come on. Like, as in, you could release that on the Switch 1. Because I've got my brother, I know I keep mentioning him, but he's playing Tears of the Kingdom at the moment, and he would love that map. And it's just a shame he's only got Switch 1 and he doesn't really intend to get a Switch 2, which I don't blame him. But it's a real shame that I reckon they should bring that to the Switch 1. But anyway, yeah, so I couldn't recommend it enough. Really couldn't recommend it enough. And a little bit of a Mario Kart update while I'm at it. I've been playing a bit online. The versus races, I don't know, like it's not bad, of course, it's okay, but fuck, like they're hectic. They're way too hectic for me. Like I can keep up, of course, but my God, it's you get caught in the thick of it. You go from like third to 20th in a blink of an eye. What is a lot of fun though is that knockout tour. That knockout tour is great. It's one continuous race, kind of like a battle royale. You got to finish, within the top 20, then the top 16, then the top 12, then the top 8, then the top 4, and then the top 4 race for the last third, first, second, third, fourth. So good. That knockout tour is where I'm having most of my fun. I've done a bit of free roaming, but I'm kind of, yeah, like I said, the free roaming's okay. Don't love it, don't hate it. Playing online with your friends is obviously great fun, but that knockout tour is really good. That is peak. I love that, love that game. I was playing it a fair bit today, knockout tour, really good. But anyway, this was about Zelda. So yes, would I recommend Switch 2, like playing it on the Switch 2 or getting the Switch 2 edition or the upgrade? 120% I would. It is so good, that Zelda app, man. Yeah, like I've just found all this extra content I didn't know existed. So yeah, that was all. I just wanted to make a quick video on that to give my final thoughts. But I was going to say I've seen news about people talking about battery life and stuff. I've noticed one or two little things. I don't know if it's an issue with my system specifically, but my Joy-Cons sometimes aren't charging even though they're connected to the system. So it'll show them on half battery, and my Switch is plugged in to the dock with the Joy-Cons connected. So how the Joy-Cons not charging, I don't know. And also the battery life on the system's not. I'm hoping updates might change that. I don't know, but yeah, it's not fantastic. Like playing Breath of the Wild, man. Like on the original Switch, you could get 4 hours. So why on this Switch am I not pretty much? I don't think I'd get 4 hours out of it. Could be wrong, but yeah, I don't think you would. So, or I should get more out of it because it's, yeah. But anyway, but as at the moment, that's about it. But yeah, Just wanted to give my thoughts on that. And also, that previous video I did, I can't believe I got like 500 views. So I appreciate that, everyone that's watched it. But thank you. Bye.